Good evening, guys. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And whoops, didn't turn the iPad down. Just one second. And it's Sunday morning. We're on show 58. It's Sunday, 19th of February already. Can you believe that, guys? It's just gone so quick. So, welcome to the show. I'm an international psychic medium. I'm trialing out doing a Sunday morning so I can capture and help out the overseas people from overseas. And sorry, I'm just setting myself up here. And Ellie can't make it again because she's actually working. So I'm not sure if we're going to continue doing the Sunday morning, but we'll see how we go. Let's see who's on. So love, like, and share the page. I did the stage performance on Tuesday night, which was amazing. It was 400 people there. It was a full house, and I went last. I like going last. I don't like going first. It freaks me out too much. I don't suffer with anxiety, but it'll give me anxiety, so to speak. I'm just fixing up everything here. Feels weird doing it on a Sunday morning because I'm half asleep still. You can see I've got like Chinese eyes. No offense to the Chinese, but what's this here? Leona Sunday, they have 4 ducks. What's this? My parents need your help. They have 4 ducks. Oh, hang on. 4 ducks they raised and they took off down the river as they always do. Will they return? I don't feel like they're going to return. They're wild animals, Lovey. I don't feel like they're going to return. I think they've actually found their nesting area and they're tickety-boo, if that makes sense. Let me just get this up here. Right, that's better. Now I've got 3 screens here now. I've got the one up the top here, which I'm going to fix up. So welcome to the show. It's Sunday morning for me. It's very early and it's like 10 a.m. I woke up at 7 for once. I was been really, really tired all week considering the amount of readings that I've done during the week, as well as I don't do private readings. I'll just do the shows what I'm talking about, plus the main show on Psychic TV. I did Psychic TV last night as well, which was cool, with Harry T and our beautiful Raylene. She's amazing. She did the platform show with me as well. And that platform show, I've done platform shows with people before, and that one there was exceptionally beautiful and awesome because most of the people did not have egos. It was just so beautiful, and they're just so, you can feel beautiful energy with them. They're just amazing. I just love them. So, and there's no, cat fights or bitchiness or whatever, no backstabbing. It was just so beautiful. I love it. That's what I'm here for. Rachel Brown, she says 6:05 here in Maine, USA. 6:05 must be 6 p.m. Shami Birrell, hello there. She says, good morning, Lesley. And Ellie's not here. She's actually working. She'll be with me tomorrow night on radio. So we're back on radio at 9 to 11. What am I saying? Michelle Harris, hello. It's your birthday, Michelle Harris. Go figure. What have we got? Show 58. I'm doing this solo, so you have to, if there's any validation, send them through. Someone, can you message me on private? If you can message me privately on the main page to the what do you call it? What's it called? To the messenger. My God, I must have someone coming through that can't think straight. If you message me through onto the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, on Messenger, then I can get through the validations. If someone could do that for me, that'd be great. Thank you. Just snapshot them and then send them through if I miss it. What else have we? Where was I up to? Michelle Harris. It's a birthday. Happy birthday for a start. It's my show 58 and it's Sunday morning. I like doing the Sunday morning, to be honest, because I usually cook my meals for the week on a Sunday afternoon, and if I can't finish it, I have to stop everything and then go do a live start at 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock to do the live show, and it just throws me all out. Even though I have sleep in the morning, I don't know which one to do. And then Ellie's not here, and I want Ellie to be here. But anyway, we'll just have to play it by ear. So where was it up to? Michelle Harris' birthday. It's a birthday message. I don't know why, but my left nostril, out of all things spirit, is feeling a bit weird, like it's got sinus or it's blocked or something like that. Who's that around you? I'm also feeling like my throat something's not right with my throat either. I had those issues with other people last time. What the hell? A lot of things coming through, and I'm also getting breathing issues around a male around you. I feel like there's a breathing issue around a male, and I'm also getting heart. I just had the flicker in the heart as well, okay? Flick in the heart. So something's not right around the heart or something like that with a male. And I'm also getting anxiety with you too there, Michelle. Do you have pressure on your forehead? Because I feel like this nostril thing with the sinus and the pressure on the forehead, I feel like that's part of the sinus, okay? So a bit of pressure on the forehead, like it's you've got a headache, but you haven't got a headache, if that makes sense. I'm also getting 12 around you as well. 1 and 2 is 3, the month of March coming up, so that's going to be very busy around you. Lots of things coming up in April for you as well, and I feel like there's birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, whatever it is in April coming up. It's only a mini reading 'cause if I had longer, I'd work it out with spirit, but, in April, there's going to be lots of things coming up, so there's lots of activities, I should say. And I'm also seeing, communication breakdown around you as well. So something's not right around you, and you feel it as well. They're saying I just heard you have the knowing, okay? So you have that knowing, and you know what's going on, but you can't put your thumb on it, okay? You don't understand why you're getting these feelings. Follow your gut instinct, that's what I wanna say, and that's the message for you today. Happy birthday. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then and if you could validate any of that, Michelle Harris, too, that'd be great. Just do capitals validation and then put, the validation of it on. Don't give me little bits and pieces because I'm by myself today and Ellie can't pick it all up. She's not here. What else have we got? Catherine Edward John, she says, "Hello from Caerphilly Caerphilly in Wales." That's cool, thank you. Ash Meadows, good morning. Yeah, Sunday, they raise them as babies and they always come back to eat. Well, I don't feel like they're coming back. I'm not sure. I'm just a psychic. I'm not sure. I don't see them coming back. I see them waddling off and not returning. I see more babies too. Well, that's common sense, but Ash Meadows says it's 7 AM in Perth. Kids had me up since 4 AM. Oh my god. No way. Michelle Harris goes, "Yes, I'm getting old laughing out loud." Okay, fair enough. Well, we're not all getting any younger. Let's put it there. We're not all getting any younger. So I'm an international medium. I look to my right. I actually look to see what's on the iPad because I don't see anything else. I've got to have it in big, literally big words so that I can see what's going on because I'm blind as a bat. um, if I miss a question and write it again because the algorithm, if you're only new to the page and you haven't liked anything, I've worked out that Facebook algorithm in the background, it will always put the people that have been on the page for a while, put them first, if that makes sense. So if you haven't put any likes or share or whatever the case may be, and you're not a top fan or see how we've got this here, this little Bill Polglaze, we've got that little heart there. That means that she is let me just check if I can click on the damn thing. 1 second. Wait, let me click on it now. 1 second. Oh, I don't know why it just won't let me. Usually, sometimes they change everything while I'm not looking, this Facebook. Never mind. She said Michelle Harris said, "Yes, I think heart is me been getting few pains, not sure if anxiety." I feel like you just should just get it, checked out anyway. Not sure about sinuses. Okay, then this is a part of a headache there. She said, "Thank you, Angel, not a problem." Let me go back. Carver Ute is a troll. Good news, Jesus Christ is back. Well, I'm going to delete you because if you're so good and you're such a beautiful Christian and all that stuff, then how come God gave me the gift and not you? Okay, so we got a beautiful troll here. Okay, so I'm just doing that, and I'm just banning you. There you go. See you later. It always makes me wonder why, I have friends that are Christians. I'm a Christian, believe it or not. I'm a Christian, and it's always bothered me to understand why they have it in for psychic mediums, and I feel like that's not their fault, because what happened was they had a lot of skeptics over the years. And also, my friend this morning, I spoke to her on the phone this morning, she said to me, "When people do that to you, Leslie, ask them, how come Jesus knew to tell the fishermen where to throw their net so they could catch the fish? How did he know that if he wasn't psychic?" I said, "Oh, well, I didn't know that. Thank you for that. That's really, really cool." I'm not having a go at any Christians, no religion. I don't really care about religion, because I know that if you're an angel and if you do the right thing with people and you're honest and you have the truth, and the truth is the truth, like I keep saying, a lie is a lie and a truth is a truth. I've had to say that all week and keep people, dishonest people, accountable, and I put them on notice and made them accountable for their behaviours. So they've backed off because they know that I'm right. I don't back down, guys. If someone's being dishonest, I can't tolerate it. There's zero tolerance for that stuff. She goes, Michelle Harris, she said, "Yes, I got a bit of anxiety and I got headaches." There you go. That's the headaches then. I feel like the headache's still coming from sinus, but you don't realize it yet. She said, "Yes, I think hard is me. It's me been getting a few pains, not sure if anxiety." She's not sure about sinuses, but it's definitely got to be around that, Michelle, because I still feel it here in the face and into the head, left side of the head. Oh, you're not going to believe this. This little cutie little dove that comes nearly every time I'm here. I'm going to take a photo of her. I think it's a her. I don't know actually. I don't know if you can see it. This little dove, because I've got reflective windows on, and every day she comes to the actual window and she pokes on the window and bashes at it. I think she thinks that it's another person. I think she thinks it's another person. So let me see where we're up to. Yeah, she said, Michelle Harris said, "Yes, I'll get it checked." Lorna Hearn, hello. She said 6:15 p.m. Saturday night there for her. I think she's over in Ireland from memory. Alert, this will help. Wendy Merson troll. Thank you, Wendy Merce. Um, Ulia Iana. So it's Iuliaeana. They take the book too literally. To be honest, guys, the book has been changed by human beings so many times, it's not funny. The Bible has been changed by human beings, and I'm not ruling out anything. I'm not going into a religious rant, but it's been changed that many times, and it shouldn't have been changed. You've got to go back to the old, old, old book. Can you hear that little birdie tapping on the window? It keeps looking at itself, and it's really cute. I've watched it grow up, to be honest. Did you have to do that now? Oh, it's actually falling asleep. It's really cute. Yeah, she said, Michelle Harris said, "Yes, I'll get it checked." They're beautiful. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle Harris said she's beautiful. Julie Polgace, the dove may be your spirit guide in disguise. Oh, I don't know about that. My spirit guide is a lot stronger than a little dove, Jules. So welcome to the show, everyone. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. Send me your questions. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me any numbers, names, or anything about. Just ask me a question. I don't want to know the whole novel, because I can't sit here and read out the whole novel all the time, because it takes up the time. If I have to read it, and I've got to read it in my head first, then I've got to read it out. But just send me through your questions, okay? Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. Let's pull in spirit today. Let's have a beautiful show. I'm here on tomorrow night from 9 to 11. I'm an international medium. For the people that don't know me, I do live shows. I'm the real McCoy. Look, I don't have anything but my drink and my book here that I write stuff down so I can not get confused with what I've written. And if I need to refer back, I try and write everything down, but sometimes my spirit takes me on so quick that I can't even write it down. Okay. So last night I did Psychic TV on their live show with Harry T and Raylene. It was a beautiful show. I love Harry T. He's just so entertaining. I just love him. And also, we did 400 people. For the people that are just joining now, we did a stage show with 5 of us psychics for Psychic TV on Tuesday night, Valentine's Day, and we had a full house, 400 people there. I was the last person to go, so keep your eyes open on my page, and I'll tell you when it's going to go. The footage is going to go because we did filming for Psychic TV so that it could actually go, or Psychic TV International, I should say, so that it can go live. The producers are actually done an amazing job. I think we had 5 cameras there, like on all different angles to capture everything. And the producers are currently editing all the video footage of all of us now, and they'll be letting us know when it goes live on Foxtel Aurora TV, which is pretty cool. So, oh, thank you, Wendy Moose-March. It's good on you. You are getting so well known, well deserved. Yes. I try and remain humble with it all. I like to be known so I can help people, but I don't want to be known because I'm actually shy, but not shy, if that makes sense. Lauren Hearn, she says, Arkansas Mohawk Nation, Canada, USA border runs right through Arkansas. Arkansas. That's right. Beautiful. Iluna, I can't say your name. I'll spell it again. Iulia, Iluna, Ilia, Lilia, Eana. Sorry, I can't even pronounce it. I'm useless at that stuff. 100%. A lot has been lost in translation. We're talking about the Bible. Um, I'm trying Delia. She says, what a nice surprise. Hello, Leslie, Spirit Ellie, everyone here. 6:19 p.m. on Saturday here in Florida. Any messages from Spirit for me? Yes. Keep smiling is what I'm hearing. Can you hear my birds downstairs? The parrot. We had a big storm last night just before I went live on the Psychic TV International show. And it was pretty full on. And I copped it just before Raylene copped it, and you could hear the thunder in the background. It was pretty powerful. So just going back to you there, Deli, I can see smiling. I just don't I see smiling but not smiling. I feel like you're unhappy 1 minute and then roller coaster next. So it's happy, sad, and then what's going on around you? Because I just feel like this has got to change. And was it you that was pregnant from memory? And this is not a psychic. This was the pregnancy person. I'm pretty sure. And I also feel like there's. I just heard baby boy around you. The blue is showing me blue as well. I'm also getting 18. 1 and 8 is 9 in the month of September. So if it's February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, that's 7 months. 7 months. 7 months time. Lots of stuff coming up for you. Very, very big time. Are you thinking of changing house? Because I just heard changing house or changing location. Something about location. What's going on there? And I'm also getting 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4. And you've also got the month of April. But keep your chin up there, lovey. It's not all doom and gloom. Things are changing with you and your body and everything like that. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. Pretty nice. I'm excited for you, actually. Okay, let's keep going. If you've got a validation, guys, then type in capitals validation and then put it through all at once so I can see it. And if someone could let me know, that'd be brilliant because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when all the validations are coming through. Oh, thank you, Leona Sunday. She says, you are awesome, beautiful, and smart. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Ash Meadow. She says, Leslie in spirit, please, do you see me? See me. I'm at a crossroads in life and stuck in what's next for me and my girls. Thank you. Because you keep saying you're at a crossroads. Now, Ash, you should know this. You've been on my show for some time now, and I want to help you. Because you keep saying, I'm at a crossroads in my life and you're stuck in what's next for me. You need to stop saying that. That's the first principle of the laws of attraction. You're asking for this to continue, okay? So stop saying it, lovey. It's not what you think. What you're thinking is that. So you're planting the seed with the universe. So it's not what you think is is what you want, if that makes sense. Doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Go watch The Secret. Go rewatch The Secret if you haven't already. If you have already watched it, you need to revisit it again. It's important that you get this out of your head because you're planting the seed with the universe. So, guys, left brain hemisphere is your conscious mind that's listening to me. Right brain hemisphere is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind does more work than anything. It repairs the body when you're asleep. 24 hours of the day before, it starts to repair when you first go to sleep. Okay, so when you're thinking something, you're planting the seed with the universe. The universe is also talking with your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is talking with, it's like a three-way conversation, okay, with the universe, spirit guides, your own spirit guides, sorry, four-way, angels, as well as your subconscious mind. So stop saying things that you don't want because you're going to get it 1000%. And if you say, oh, I've been positive, this and that, but I'm not getting it, well, when someone's positive, they need to manifest the right way of being positive because if they don't manifest the right way of being positive and they have one, even just one limiting belief that something's not right or they don't feel strong enough to think that it's going to go the right way that they want it, they're going to escalate that. Does that make sense? Because the universe is always listening. Trust me on this one. You have to feel what you want. It has to be also in your heart to feel what you want. If you can't feel it in your heart what you want, you're going to manifest what you don't want. I hope that's clear. I say this pretty much on every show. Go watch The Secret. You need to not have a limiting, not 1% of a limiting belief when you do stuff. I can't stress it enough. It's always listening. It's I'll give you another example. You know the word spelling? Okay, so spell in. Okay, so look at that, break it up, break the word up. Your words are spells. So whatever you say, whatever you think, you're playing that spell with the universe to deliver what you're saying. So spell in. Remember that. It's so powerful. Your words are so, so powerful. I've got 1,000 examples to tell you, but I don't even know where to start with that, and I'll be here all day. So So if anybody's got any validations, send them through so I can get them, please. Okie dokie. So if I've missed your question also, please post it up again and tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county, what time it is, where you watch me from. Some people, I don't really want to know because I'm a remote viewer, but they watch me from the bathroom, they watch me from the, kitchen, etc. So we've got a validation here. Hang on a second. I'm trying to keep ahead of myself. Delia said, my son is planning to move. There you go. Beautiful. She said, Delia, she said, I hope my sons don't make me a grandmum, though. I did see baby boy. She says, not pregnant, second time you asked me and say boy, laughing out loud. Why do I say it twice? I don't even remember saying that last time. I thought I said it. I thought I had said it, but I wasn't sure. Oh, thank you, Veronica Potier. She says, well done, Leslie. I'm just going back a step. One second. See where I just left off. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go forward. So if you've posted something, then post it up again. Okay, let's go. Okey-dokey. I hope that makes sense there, Ash. You've been on here for a while now, darling, and I know things aren't right around you, but it's going to change. Okay. Ah. So Iulia lady with the surname Eana, Ina, Iana, Iana. She said it's pronounced her name, her first name, Iulia, is pronounced Julia. How would I have known that? But with an I. You're just trying to trick me now, Julia. I like how you said Luna. All right. So, Delia, put the validation and just write the whole lot for me, please, sweetie. As you're writing everything separately, and I can't keep up as it is. Okay, Tanya Aikens, a friend of mine wants to watch The Secret with me. She has been asking, how is it I manifest? I told her she has to know what she wants, believe she can have it wholeheartedly, and want to receive it. So, what you do is you ask, you believe, you let it go, you plant the seed with the universe by letting it go, and then spirit guides and all the angels and whatever else, the universe, they all go, oh my God, she wants to have a new home by August or whatever it is. And it starts to get excited and they start to plant the seed. But for example, you've got to go looking for the new home. So you can't just say, oh, for example, I want a new home by August and then not go looking for it. You have to plant the seed because you have to manifest exactly what you want before you get to looking for it as well. If that makes sense. It's a little bit tricky sometimes, but I'm trying to get it out there to manifest what you want. Ash Meadow says validation. Definitely, thank you, Leslie. I have to revisit the secret again. I think it's just the unknown to what I had planned in life versus 30 versus 30 soon. And I know the universe blesses me. It has when I've asked and needed. 100%. See, you just said it again. I think it's just the unknown to what I had planned. So you're sort of indirectly saying what you had planned is not working. Stop saying that. You need to say, yes, what I've planned is going to work and I can't wait for it. It's going to be amazing. I'm very excited for it. I want to have this, and this. It's going to be by this, and date. You have to stop saying that. You just indirectly said it again. Got to be careful. Your words are spells. Ah, Delia, okay. She said, yes, you said it. She said, you said it a couple of months ago, the baby boy. So thank you, Leslie. You're welcome. No, okay, Ashman, as I'm watching from the kitchen full of sprinkles, hundreds and thousands everywhere. Thank you, toddler, 1 out of 2. Fair enough. Poor you. Oh, no. Nothing worse. It could have just been, breadcrumbs or something, but well, it's pretty. Looks pretty. They will enjoy it. Oh my God. So Davina Armitage, she said, Leslie and Spirit, there's the validation just there. She said, we are moving in 2 weeks, exactly where and when you said. Spot on, Leslie. Far out. She wants another reading, but I'm going to go forward because I feel like you need to settle with that, Davina, okay? You want a reading every single time you come on, but it's not good. Sometimes it's not healthy for you guys to jump ship. Not saying that you have to stick with me all the time, but jumping ship and psychic shopping, okay? Because you get caught up in this loop or this spiral loop of wanting to know exactly where your life goes and you're not following your own spiritual path, if that makes sense. Does that, like, I can't stress that enough. I see some of you on other psychic pages if I ever get time to go looking, especially the psychic TV one. If I see you on there, it tells me that you're relying on psychics to help you with your life. You shouldn't do that, guys, okay? It should be coming from your heart and your own feeling as well. Your journey is your journey, and this is why I say it, because some psychics actually the BS ones, and I'm not talking about psychic TV or anything like that. I'm just talking about out there when you go on other platforms. They BS you because they want to take your money, A, or B, they don't have proper validated backup information for them to justify their level of experience or their level of psychic abilities, okay, psychic or mediumship abilities. So when they're like that and you're relying on these people to give you the answers and to follow suit and whatever, that's not good because you're psychic shopping. You can't do that, guys. I'm just putting it out there. I don't care what you do really, but it's your business. But I'm just saying, be careful when you go psychic shopping because people will start to rely on the psychic shopping and they can't run a normal life. Okay? It's not good. It's not healthy. You've got to trust your own gut instinct. And if say for instance, if you go to me, and then you go to a couple of other psychics, for example, and we all three of us say the same thing, then you follow suit. But if you're going to one here, one there, and they're all over the place, or whatever the case may be, you've got to be really careful, guys, because you're actually going to fall into the trap of being guided by BS and going in the wrong direction. It's not your spiritual path. It's like this. You've opened up a channel of going in all these wrong different roads. So just be careful, guys. And here comes Miss Sneaky Snitzel. I had to refund some money this morning because two deposits came through at the same time for the same reading for today, and I refunded some money. Before I could actually finish typing, Snitzel trod on the keyboard as she does, and sent off the refund. Lucky I'd hit the right button before that and typed almost finished typing my message. I don't even know if the message got finished, to be honest. And sure as ever, Snitzel sent it off for me, didn't she? Here she is here. Look, yeah, this is her. Look. She's all over me. She just doesn't leave me alone. Now you can't. Yep, no. There she goes. You little monkey. Look, I swear to God, she's a little terror. And she's been beating up Bob. Poor Bob got tackled, and she was on top of him, on top of the stairs. He was trying to get up the stairs. You know how blind poor Bob is. He was trying to get up the stairs the other day, and I had to yell at her and say, "Stop!" because she kept tackling him up the stairs, and he couldn't get up without her having a claws in him. And he was like, no, don't headbutt me. No headbutts. Here she goes, rubbing herself all over the computer. Excuse me, I've got to put my arm up because I've got to stop her from treading on everything. She's funny like that, eh? I've got to put my water over here because she sits on it. I put the lid on. That's why I have the cup with the lid. Look, here she goes. She wants to cut on me. You're very, very beautiful. I can't resist you, but I'm doing a nice show if you don't mind. Here she is. Look. Can you hear her snoring? Snoring. Purring, I meant to say, not snoring. Okay, here she goes. I'm going to have fur all over me. Look, she's sitting on my book, everything. Tanya Aiken, she says she's looking for a home too, laughing out loud. Oh, stop it. Don't headbutt me. Oh, thank you, Veronica Potier. My friend who went to the show with me on Tuesday said Lesley was the best. Thank you. Okay. What do we got here? Deliash said validation a couple of months ago, and just now you've asked if I'm pregnant and said baby boy. I'm unable to have babies, fair enough. But why am I seeing this around you all the time? What's going on? It can't be. Something's not right. Must be someone else close to you. I'm unable to have babies. I have 3 adult sons and 2 are born in September. And you mentioned 18 equals 9. I also have a son born on the 18th. My youngest son is planning to move to Chicago. There you go. There's the oops, let me unplug this. Now I've got Snitzel lying on my arm. I can't even move my left arm. There's the validation there. Can you believe what I have to go through with this cat? Look, seriously. Watch where she is. You see her? She's lying on, that's my arm. This is what she does every single time I'm sitting down. Look at the face. She's half asleep. She's very cute. She's very, very cute. Well, Delia, I don't know why, but I keep getting baby boy around you. And that's, you said it before that I've said this, so 100%. Tanya Aiken says she loves you, Snitzel. Dilly R says, sweet Snitzel. Now, whatever you do, Snitzel, please don't put your head on the keyboard, okay? I don't want to go off air. Yep, and what did she do? I've got to put my arm there because otherwise I'm going to switch her around. Oh my God, she's just lying on everything. I know you're a very spiritual cat, but, this is a joke. Interrupting my show. There you go. Just stay there, okay? I've got to put my arm in there because otherwise she's going to knock me off like she did this morning. Okay. Yeah, Tanya Aiken's poor little Bob. I know. The purr. She's so happy. She's always comfortable, this cat. Ash Meadow says 7:38 a.m. means kids went out for Sunday outings type day. And then she says, Kids have decided it's time to get out. It's Sunday. Hope everyone has an awesome day. You too. Nitzel wants all the attention, I know. Yeah, she's just purring her head off here. So send me your questions. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I'm an international medium. I've got remote viewing that I do as well, which is part of the mediumship side. And it's like when you come, if you people who don't know me, that it's when you go out of the shower, you come out of the shower and the mirror is a bit misty, but the mirror is fading away. Like the mirror is coming from the mist of the shower and it fades in and out. That's what I see. So I always look to my right because the right brain, the subconscious mind, is what I lower my vibration. They say raise your vibration. I don't believe that's true because if I had to do that, I'm a PT as well. That means I'd have to do a boxing class doing a reading at the same time. It's impossible. So I always have to lower my vibration. I feel very neutral, very at peace when I do the readings. But send me your questions. Hello, Rhonda Dunn. She's from Bulli and Wollongong. So when you have spirit, like a lot of people ask me, I'll just wait for questions to come through because I'm not scrolling back too much. When we have questions come through, guys, a lot of the time it's about will the person that's I'm just going to take a photo of this cat. This is how I have to work with this cat. Seriously, look. Oh my God. When I have the questions, it's mainly all about did people cross over in peace or did they have pain? Look here, this is the cat right now, sleeping on my arm. Now, how can I resist the beautiful catty? And they only pass over when they're out of pain and when they're at peace, pretty much. Now, when the reason why I say when they're out of pain, and I'll give you an example, just while you're posting up the questions there, is because when I had one of my friends years ago, her father, she was in Sydney and her father was in Perth. And what happened was she's a nurse, and then she didn't know that the stepmom had put her father into palliative care. Right, the stepmom was a cow. She didn't tell her. Anyway, she got a phone call because they couldn't get a hold of the stepmom. The hospital, what they did was they called my friend and they asked my friend, they said, "Oh, your dad's in palliative care. The stepmom's put him there, blah, blah, blah." I don't think the stepmom was all there either. Put him there and she's not answering the phone, but he's in a lot of pain. Can we administer the morphine? And sure as ever, my friend said, "Yeah, of course, give it to him." And when they're in pain, the muscles, because I'm a personal trainer, I lectured this stuff, right? The muscles actually tighten up, and it's like a rope. You can't move it. It's really impossible. I'm a massage therapist as well, so you can't move it. It's hard to massage, right? As well. So what happens is the muscles all become really, really tight, and they get into the fetal position, and they're in pain the whole time because they haven't got the morphine to relax them so that they can pass over to the other side, if that makes sense. So as soon as my friend said, "Yes, please administer the pain relief," even though she was a nurse in Sydney, she knew what was going on. She said, 3 hours later, he passed away. Why? Because he was out of pain. So that's what I mean. Like he didn't have any pain. He couldn't pass over, even though the mind was trying to get across, because the mind is the soul to the other side. Even though he was trying to get across, he couldn't because his functional part was in too much pain. He couldn't relax to let everything go forward, if that makes sense, to the other side. So as soon as she said yes, administer the morphine, he was gone. 3 hours later, totally gone. So yeah, it makes sense. This I like to use that as an analogy. I know it's a very sad analogy, but just to give other people relief to know that spirit or a person occupies, or spirit or the soul of a person occupies a vehicle such as the car. So the car is the shell, the motor comes out, it's still running, and then the motor is continually running. Okay, that's your soul. Your soul will never die. They don't feel the pain when they go across the other side. They can't cross over if they're in pain because it's too traumatizing for the body. Okay, the conscious can't focus to move. So Oh, Delhi, 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 Delhi. She says, oh my God, I'm so scared now, laughing out loud. It's selfish of me, but wouldn't want my sons to have a child yet. Why do I keep seeing the baby boy? I think you're going to love it somehow. So send me your questions. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county, and love, like, and share the page. I love the validations because that's all I ask for. I do this free. If I can get away from work early on a Tuesday and Wednesday, I do it. I do it 8 hours a week. If I can't get away from work that early, I will do it. I will do whatever I can that week. Okay, mind you, I've got back-to-back readings, private readings after this show today, and I've also got other stuff to do tonight. So I'm gonna thank God it's cooler today. Last night it was 39 degrees. Yesterday it was 39 degrees. Okay, so what have we got here? Jelly, she says, "Oh my God, what a pic of Snitty." Yes, she's beautiful. Send me your questions again, guys, if I have missed it, because I'm trying to keep up with the feed and I can't keep going back all the time because Ellie's not here to keep me along. Okay, Anne Ivor. I feel like I've got your hair on my face, and she's still on my arm, and my arm's going to sleep now. And Bob's under my feet. He's out cold. I had to take Bob to the vet yesterday because not yesterday, Friday afternoon because he was just puffing, panting too much, and it wasn't like I keep the air on for him inside, but he was just puffing too much, and I got a bit worried because he's old, so I thought I'd better go and get him checked. $230 later, and medication for the next 10 days. I don't know if he really needed it, to be honest, but because the vet said he's looking at me to say what's wrong with him, and I could feel what he was, trying to justify me going there and actually having putting Bob in there. So, but because Bob's got a disease in his throat where he coughs, so it sounds worse than it is. But his trachea collapses, and that's part of a disease of the breeder should never have bred him. And I didn't know at the time when I got him when he was only about this big, because he's only a toy poodle. And then I got him checked, and sure as ever, after all these years, after all this time, I didn't realise when he was young that it was going to affect him long term. So we just got some medication to help him to settle that down to give him some more comfort. Even though he's not uncomfortable, he just gets afraid. The vet said, "Oh, he's never going to not have no breath, blah blah blah. So you don't have to worry about that." I went, "All right, cool." I just rather get him checked because when you get old and you just want to make sure everything's tickety boo so you don't have any issues. So, but he's just snoring his head off underneath my feet, and my cat is totally asleep on my arm now. She's not even purring. Delia says, "Oh, I love your fur babies. Thank you." So let me go back a little bit here. Okay, and she says, "Hi, Leslie. I come each show and you don't answer my question. Why?" Oh, that's a bit rude. If you've come on my show, then you'll understand that you have. That's probably the first time I've seen that. That is the first time I've seen that. So here you go. And, I say it all the time, Anne, so if you have an issue, don't come on my show, but I say it all the time that the algorithm does not show me everything, okay? I can't believe you just wrote that. Why do people think that I'm just here to justify myself after 315 or whatever it is live shows, that I have to justify myself to giving anybody a free reading? And this is why you're in these positions because you're behaving like this. I don't owe anybody anything, guys. I do this free. I waste 8 hours a week. I don't mean waste, but when it comes to people like that write that, I feel like my time is a waste because people don't appreciate it. When you don't have that reading by someone, doesn't mean that we're ignoring you. It's because I don't see them. I do this 8 hours a week. Why would I want to ignore everybody? Give me a break. I don't care if you jump off the page or not. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care. So Helene Russell, I'm here from Cherry Valley, New York. It's Saturday, 6:48 p.m. I have not been on for a while. My husband and I got sick from a gas leak. Doing good now. Wow, that's insane. So um, Helene, also, I don't know why, but I'm getting headaches around you. Are you still getting headaches as well? I'm getting it maybe on the left side. That's really sad. That's really bad. My daughter works in gas. She's like a gas technician. So she installs gas mains, so she would know what you're talking about. 100%. I wouldn't know what you're talking about because I'm just a psychic medium. But going forward, I feel like that you're getting headaches, and I feel like whatever's still in the system, like in your system, even though you say you're good now, this is going to come up later. So just make sure that everything, all that toxic stuff, whatever's going on, all that toxic stuff is flushed out. Okay, so look at the liver, look at the kidneys, look at all the organs, the brain especially. Go to a functional medicine doctor. I want you to go to a functional medicine doctor and get something that's going to flush out the toxins for what's happened to your bodies, okay? Because that's really important, lovey. Please go and do that. And I feel like this gas leak has happened in the past as well. Okay, people weren't aware of it. Thanks, guys. Melinda Thompson, we appreciate you, Leslie. Veronica Potier, you are generous enough. I know. I'm very generous. I do so much free. It's not funny. And I've actually, after shows, even at night when I'm on my way home from radio, people send me, and don't everybody start sending me because I won't ring you, but the people that I feel that need my help the most or the guidance or just anything to keep them alive, I've actually called them overseas. I don't know how many overseas phone calls I've made to help someone to stay alive. It's insane. So yeah. But yeah, going back to Helene Russell, please make sure that you get the toxins out of your system, lovey. And I feel like there could be some other toxins, such as a mold or such as something else in there as well. Okay. So yeah, just 1 second. I've just got a client asking me for a number. There you go. And she goes, that'll keep her happy. Let's go to, okay, Melinda Thompson. So if I missed your question, please post it again. I say this every time, guys. Please post it again. Because I need to keep going forward. I've got to put some sort of pad underneath my arm because Snitzel's head's making my elbow ache. And I don't want to move her. So let's go to Melinda Thompson. So I get 13 for you, 4 in April as well. I'm also feeling there's a few issues around either work or outside of home. So outside of home, there's a few issues. She's gone now. Outside home, communication is down. I'm also feeling the number 18 around you, 9 and September is significant as well. So what's with the dark blue car or dark colored car around you? Yeah, and I'm also getting anxiety. So they're also giving me pain around the rib cage here. So I'm getting lots of pain around the rib cage here. And I feel like this might have been a male that had issues around the rib cage in my back. And I'm talking, if I breathe too heavy, it hurts. It's like they've either had broken ribs or they've had a fall and they've got a broken rib, mainly on the right side. Who's that or what's that? The broken ribs are right side, and I'm also getting that there's one side more prominent than the other, if that makes sense. So one side's stronger than the other for this person. It's like they're relying on, they're relying on one side, like the right side more, and I feel like that the right side's much more prominent than the other. something not right with the other side, and I just saw them dragging the left leg, if that makes sense. I feel like they might have had a stroke as well, or a Bell's palsy stroke. Bell's palsy stroke. That's just like a stroke that comes and then it goes. It's, yeah, quite bizarre, that one. I had a work colleague's mom that had that. She was not normal, that she went back to normal. It was really quite bizarre. And I'm also getting 9 around, so going back to 9. So definitely September or 9 for you, 100%. So if you could write validation, and you could put the validation underneath, that would be amazing. Thank you. That's Melinda Thompson. Okey-dokey. What have we got here? Louise Buck, we appreciate you. Thank you. What does propane mean? Propane, Helen Russell. Mary Sacco. Morning, Leslie and Spirit and everyone. Hello there. Jenny Lynn Berkey. Would love a general message, please. I haven't seen you here before. I find it really, really common that a lot of people overseas write their middle name, and us Aussies don't. We don't care about our middle name. It's quite bizarre. Ah, Helen, 100%. There you go. Yes, she said, thank you. Yes, black mold. Whoops. Oops, hang on. Yes, black mold. 100%. In looking for a new place. 100% lovey. You need to get out. Actually, what you can do is put it towards the. I feel like there's like a leak in the roof. I just saw the roof leaking down through the walls, coming through the walls. Okay, so there's definitely a leak in the roof. You've got to look at that as well. What is it up to? Jenny. Where is the question? Where is the question? So if I've missed your question, then write it again, guys, because I always get accused of not seeing them and how come and all this rubbish. So here we go. Love a general. So general. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm blurry in the eyes. Blurry eyes. I just saw glasses, and I just saw an elderly man around you as well. And I feel like this is a father figure slash grandfather. These two people look the same. So I feel like the father's still here, but the grandfather's passed. You don't need to be, yeah, I feel like that's a bit general. Come on, spirit. And I'm also getting like itchy around the back of the ear, like eczema or something like that. Eczema or psoriasis on the hands or something. Something's not right with eczema, or because I can see pink and sweating palms. And I also get the anxiety around you as well. A lot of people suffering with anxiety. Anxiety is based on pretty much not having enough magnesium in your diet. Okay, so get the magnesium into your diet, 100%. And lots of zinc for you as well. Bring that immune system up. Zinc, vitamin D, calcium. You got it all going, girl. So please look for a functional medicine doctor that knows their stuff with regards to getting the systems and the minerals and everything back into your body, because I feel like there's something not right going around with your body, okay? And I'll leave it there. And they're just saying to me, I just heard the word dizziness as well around you. And they're still giving me that pain on that right side. So something's not right. I feel like this person, yeah, can't sit still either. Can't sit still from the pain. And I'll leave that there, lovey. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Oh, okay. Julian Poole, she says, poor Snitzel and poor Leslie. Snitzel's a bully. She beats up Bob. She's all placid and all sooky la la all the time. But then when Bob's running up the stairs, trying to get up the stairs, she actually tackles him, locks onto him like all the claws, and then holds him there. The poor fellow, he's smaller than her, and he's trying to get up the stairs so that he can catch up to me. And he's 3/4 blind and deaf, and he doesn't even hear her coming, and she just beats him up. She thinks he's playing 24/7. He's under my feet, snoring his head off. Jenny Lynn. So just write Jenny Lynn. validation, and then just put all the validation underneath. She said, yes, makes sense. A lot of anxiety. Mm. Most of the time when you have anxiety, guys, you're actually um, you're doing two things. You're manifesting what's coming up that you don't want, A, and B, you're worrying about something that hasn't turned up. So stop worrying. Just be happy and always think that it's going to be great. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for that, because you're actually right with whatever you do. Okay. Everything that you've got stencils here on my face. Everything that you do and think is manifesting and planting the seed with the universe to deliver what you don't want. Okay. Let me just go here. Have a look here. Let's see what else is up here. Alrighty. See if I can get StreamYard to do the right thing now. Mm-hmm. Send me your questions. Mm. Yeah, she said, yes, been having medical issues. It's funny because, look, I'm seeing it on my iPad, some parts of the conversation, and I'm seeing the rest of it on my software. It's just so silly how the algorithm works for Facebook. It just doesn't make sense every time I go live. Look, there's that there. And she said, yes, makes sense. A lot of anxiety as well. Oh, that's all your hair. Oh, good, beautiful. I'm working on that, Leslie. Beautiful. I've got Snitzel's hair stuck to my face. Beautiful. Some of the stuff on the feed, I can't see everything. So if you're on one of the other pages, I'm streaming live across 2, 4, 6 platforms, including Twitch and Rumble and YouTube, the rest of Facebook. Then please come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I will show you what it is. You need to jump on that one. I'm actually going to change my pages. So this one here, guys, come on to this one here. Okay. That page there. That's my main page. If I miss your question, you're on the wrong page. Most of the time I try, well, it's depending on the algorithm, I try to get to everybody. So, Karen Bennett, hi from New York. If guided, may I have a message from my late husband, please, Karen? Okay. And he just showed me you going, yes, she can't believe she's going to read for me. I get 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10, and also 1 in January and also October. So I feel like October was something similar. Now, did your thank you, Melinda, I just saw that validation. I'll read it up. Did your husband have some issues with the lip, or who's got the issue with the lip, or maybe cleft lip or something like that? Who's got that lip, or hiding, like had stitches or something? Because I see like something not right there. Had stitches. And I don't know why, I just say what I get, but I feel like there was something, and like the husband used to hide or grow the beard a little bit over it. Is that correct? Helen Fabian, she says, found you. Yes. So come over to the main page, guys. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. That's the page that I always go live off. And that's my main page. I don't jump around and look everywhere else. But yeah, I'm just getting that around there. And I'm also getting number 13 for you as well, 4 and April. So big month coming up in April, birthdays, anniversaries, memorial, one or the other there. And I also see birthday cake. So definitely birthday coming up. Okay, big birthday coming up, I'm hearing. Now, what's going on around you as well? They show me that something's not right with your throat, or it was your husband with the esophagus area, because I feel like this part here, it feels a bit scratchy for me. And they're also giving me my left heel, the back of my right heel is giving me pain. Okay, so the pain is just, yeah, I've got to stop that. I've got to say this straight away. So the pain was a little bit unbearable for one of you. I don't know which one it is now. doesn't show me that. And I also see the dollar signs coming back in. Are you worried financially? What's going on with finances? Or there's a younger lady around you, could be a daughter, that she's actually a bit concerned about you going forward as well as herself. And I feel like this is around either money or some form of communication breakdown. Okay, something's not right there. And I'll leave that there. My throat just cleared up then. It's got to be you. And I'll leave that there. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. I'm just going to put this validation up on the screen now that I got here. And this says, validation, my daughter has high anxiety and I bought her a blue car for Christmas. There you go. My mum had an episode a couple of months ago that could have been palsy stroke. She is now in a nursing home. Not sure about the ribs, but that can be me too. Thank you for being amazing. You're welcome. There you go. How would I know that? And she said, okay, he had a beard, but nothing with lips. So who's that person around you that has the issues with the lip? Or it could be Mary Sacco, Diane Wilson, Joanne Howard, somewhere around there, Veronica Pottier. Someone around there had someone that had an issue with the lip because I saw the scar and I saw the opening. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Veronica. Helen Fabian, she says, found you. Okay. Beautiful. So let's keep going. Send me your questions. I'm going to scroll back because that makes sense. A lot of anxiety, yes. Did I just do it? No, okay. So we got Nicole Barr is just wondering how things will work out for my young son. Love some guidance, please. So let's just look at that. Nicola Burrows. So I do feel like it's going to work out, but I don't feel like right now. And I feel like this is going to be end of July / into August. Lots of changes around the sun. Around him, okay? And I can see the dark hair with this guy as well. Or who's the person with dark hair around you that's actually with him? I'm also getting the anxiety from him as well as yourself. He suffers with this as well. And now he's also giving me pain in the stomach. Is that you or is that your son? Because I feel like your son has kind of got the same traits as you, but doesn't let it on as much. I think you're a worry wart, and that's what he's got as well, lovey. I'm also getting like my head is full of information. It's like he doesn't know which way to turn, you know? It's full of information. There's a lot of things going on around your son, and I feel like he doesn't know which way to turn. A lot of confusion, I just heard. Has he done something silly in the past? And I'm talking about like serious silly. It's either illegal or legal. Why do I hear both that? Both. That's bizarre. Yeah. I'm also getting 19 for you as well, 10 October and 1 in January. So whatever those numbers mean to you as well. I do feel like your son's going to come about it, but your son is like knock on wood. He's like bang, bang, bang. It's like knock on wood for him. His mind is set. He's very stubborn. And I just heard he's like his mum, stubborn. So who's that saying that? I feel like this is a father figure around you. Mm. Lots of things coming up for you guys. Lots of things to get. And I also just heard court, and I also just saw court papers. If that makes sense. Or documents to sign, like it's documents. So when I see contracts, so it's either when I see papers, I see them all lined up, but I only see one for you. It can be either job description, will, court subpoena or whatever, court papers, or signing of a house, like a contract. Okay, so but I just saw contract, so the court papers. one or the other, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, let me go forward. I just saw another validation there, which is cool. The software is working perfect. If you've just jumped on, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. There you go. So validation, I've had a sore throat lately, but my husband had esophagus issues 100% because it cleared up for me. That's what I was saying. And there's another validation. Also, I had feet pain, saw orthopedic doctor a week ago. Finances are good, but always setting intentions for more, of course. Beautiful. So Nicole Burrow, she said, both of us having anxiety and tummy. Spot on, both worry. Yes, absolutely confusion. Yes, it's serious and silly. Legal to be decided. He can be laughing out loud. That could be my grandson saying I'm stubborn. Hang on a minute, I can get it off. Stubborn. We have a court case with his last school. Yes. Thank you so much. 100%. Exactly what I saw. Thank you for that validation. That's so cool. Well done, Spirit. Not doing yes because you got a court case, but yes because Spirit got it right. There you go, Nicole Burrows. I don't even know what you look like. This is what I see. Look, this is all I see. That. And it's nothing on my iPad, so I don't know what I'm looking at half the time. So it's Spirit here. And when I read that too, believe it or not, here it was 11:11 a.m. So go and look up the angel numbers, Nicole, for 11:11 a.m. Okay, angel-numbers.com. She said, "Thank you so much. You're welcome." Yeah, the court case is a lot of stress, But you know what? Plant the seed to win because I feel like this is going to go good, but it's going to drag out. Okay, it's definitely going to drag out, Nicole. Legal, illegal to be decided. There you go. Just you know what you do. You know what you do, Nicole Burrows. Hold the fort. Okay, you need to hold fort. Do not give up because I feel like this is going to help a lot more people around you. Okay, it's the truth is the truth, and a lie is a lie. I keep getting that. And I've also said last week when I called a lot of people, when I put people on notice and called them out, is that why do I get the feeling that when the going gets tough, the tough get going, and that's exactly what's happening with you. That's what will happen. Okay. Veronica Poggio said, "Yep, just saw 11:11. Beautiful. You're welcome, there, Nicola." So yes, I'm very excited for what's going to happen around you there, Nicola, with your son. So your son's going to build up some more confidence. But I feel like your son has also lost his confidence with this. It's awful. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you need to do, and I want to also advise you, Nicola, to get your ducks in a row, all the timeline as well for whoever you've got fighting this case for you. So that's going to help you. That's going to help your son. That's going to help the lawyers or whoever's involved. Normally, we don't talk about this stuff, but I'm not advising you on what to do. I'm just giving you some tips on how to manage your money because you don't want wasted money for this, okay? So a timeline of events is good for you. And stick to your guns, girl, because it's got to be morals. The thing that's been lost in this world is the morals and the ethical principles of people. People think that we owe them something. We don't owe them anything. We're not here to make people happy. We're not here to run their life. We're here for our own journey as well. Beautiful. Okay, so send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm in that live feed now. I'm running across 6 platforms. One platform didn't work today, including Rumble. So, yes. So Rumble is my backup platform, and then you can also see the linked tree, which is on my Facebook page. So if anything happens to Facebook, go to those backup sites. Nicole Burrows, what she write here? Let me go forward. She say? She said, "Thank you. I will look at the angel number. Bless you. Much gratitude. There's a lot of lies being told. Yes, his self-confidence is destroyed. Thank you. Already started that timeline. Okay." And left a paper trail of emails and letters. Beautiful. You need a folder as well. You need, even though it's on paper on your mind and everything, and also you need to document it, but you need like a folder, print them out, and just keep doing it. Because I believe you're a visual person. 100%, and just tell him that if he's got his mum behind him, he's going to feel much more comfort. Okay. All right. What else have we got here? So we're also doing another live platform show in Sydney. So if anybody's in Sydney and I'll post it on my page, which I've got to do that. Write that down. My shows. I've got to post up shows. God, I've got so much to do today. It's coming up in March, so keep your eyes posted to my events section in March. I'll let you know as soon as the Foxtel Aurora TV production goes ahead when that is. They're just doing they're just editing the footage for, not the footage, but putting the show together, I should say, not editing it. Putting the show together to go live. So we all had a turn each. We had about 30, 40 minutes each on Tuesday night. It was very, very beautiful that night. Yeah, she said, yes, going to book my ticket. Looking forward to that. Yeah, beautiful. Go figure. I don't know if it's come up on the Psychic TV International page yet, but it will. Cool. We had full house, so get yourself in there a lot earlier to get your ticket there. Okay. You're welcome, Nicola. I'm just going to go back here. Christine. Christine Hall, you're asking anything good coming up for me, please. You've got to actually plant that seed too, lovey. Christine. Lots of stuff coming up around you, Christine. So we've got 17, 8, and August. So August is going to be very busy for you as well. Lots of good stuff coming up, and I feel like there's going to be a surprise sort of, wow, I didn't realize that was going to happen. Probably shouldn't say that, but it's going to be for the better, okay, for the better. And I'm getting a lot of people around you that just talking crap, like just talking rubbish. So look for the people and ask spirits. This is what you can do with your spirit as well, guys. You can ask your spirit to put good, honest people in your path. It's going to be good for you to ask for that. Okay. A lot of people don't realize they can ask their own spirit guides to grab people that are really good and put them in your path. Okay. Lots of stuff coming up for you around August. Lots of stuff. Very busy person. And I feel like I just heard move. So why am I getting move for you? Is that functional move or move because of the property? I'm not sure. Someone's messaging me. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do it. So Delia, she says, what she say? She says, thank you for coming on live at this time, Lizzie. Because of the time change, I've been able to catch you during the week. Yeah, beautiful. I'm going to try and keep doing the Sunday morning, but it's yeah, it's a bit hard because Ellie always has to work. So what's this one? I have a question about my work colleague. She has so much distrust towards me. She believes I hide office supplies. What the hell? She's not all there. I feel this is an example of the universe throwing her at me for any thoughts. Yeah, I feel like that you just need to get rid of her. I don't mean like, kill her. Like put her as a smurf on your hand there, Illinois, and blow her away, send her love and light. Just watch the wind blowing in her hair and she's traveling away from you. Just push her out with spirit. Just let her go. And then also you can say things like, you can say things, just ask spirit, your spirit, to talk to her spirit and to tell her to back off, in other words. Christine Horn says, not planning on moving, but I have been a bit stagnant lately. Why do I get moving around you? It must be the functional part of the body. Then get moving then, Christine. She said, thank you for the things to look forward to. I've been manifesting my soulmate. Go figure. And exactly 11:22 a.m. But yes, going back to Eloise. I think that's how you say it. Sorry, lovey. I can't even write it, let alone Oise Robbins. Okay, yeah. I just feel like this. Has this lady got dark brown hair? Or is that you, Eloise? I feel like this lady's just going to go anyway. She can't handle the heat. She's not all there. Someone's accusing someone of just even that petty stuff like that. Why would you want to hide office supplies? I don't get it. Some people are just so ridiculously unstable in the mind and ridiculous. I don't understand. And that's part of where they are at their life as well, if that makes sense. So, and I'll leave that there, lovey. I just feel like this lady's going to go anyway. Why did I hear reception? Why did I hear reception around you? Reception. I'm getting 17, 178 August. Significant month around you as well. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. So if you just joined me, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I'll see you there. So Carrie Ann Pine. She says, hi, Leslie. Hope you're well. Anything coming through for me, please? Let me see. So I don't know, but I get lots of pain in my stomach. And this is around the belly button area into the stomach, like deep inside the stomach, okay? Belly button area. Has someone around you had what do they call it, a hernia? I feel like either a belly button hernia or something where there's like the separation in the actual muscle in the stomach. Has it been cut? Because I see it just going like that. Belly separation, stomach. I feel like there's someone that's had that. And this stomach, yeah, 100%. Now this stomach has grown, and it's a male, and he's showing me now. He pulled up his shirt and he's showing me how big his stomach is now. It's all blown up. It's like a huge ball, blown up belly. And I feel like this is a male. I also get the name Betty. So who's Betty? I don't know if they're giving. I'm going to call Betty today, my daughter's great grandmother. See how she's going. I've got to call her. I don't know if that was meant for me or for you, that one. But who is Betty? Blown up belly. And when I wrote belly, I accidentally put two T's and wrote Betty. So who's that around you, if anybody? but I do get the pain in the belly. I feel like there's something still not right with the stomach or you or this person, this male figure around you. And this takes their breath away. They're showing me even going to the toilet's like painful. It's pure either constipation or something not right with the stomach. The stomach can't digest some certain food, so the stomach is playing havoc. No digestion. And it's really difficult to go to the bathroom. And this person's like stressed about it. They're not drinking enough water because I feel really dry. So get them into the water, get everything in there so that it makes it feel, a bit more comfort for them. And I'm getting the number 12 to around you, December or March, 3 or March coming up as well. And I'll leave that there. I think this person needs to either get checked or they've been checked and something's still not right. Get it reviewed. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, okay. So I just read that. She says, "Thank you. I am the one with the dark hair. We work at a doctor's reception, and she doesn't handle the work well. I work harder to cover her." Well, there you go, lovey, because I don't feel like she's all up there. Ah, beautiful. Okay, righto. That's yeah. Veronica Pocho, Leslie, you did a reading for me at a live show in Artarmon last year, and it was all about my late ex. Since then, I have asked him not to connect. Beautiful, as he caused me. Oops, stupid feet. As he caused me so much pain during the marriage. Of course, I have an Aunt Betty in spirit. Well, there you go. That's it. Kerry Ann Pine, perfect. She said, my dad had a hernia and large belly, don't know a Betty. So we found the Betty. He had ulcerated colitis that led to his death, having bowel cancer. My youngest daughter's seventh birthday next month. There you go. There's the validation there, guys. How would I know that if it's not pure spirit? I don't even know this person. Never even seen her before in my life. There you go, guys. That's pure spirit messages for you. That's mediumship on fire. Thank you, spirit. Thank you there, Kerry. Yeah, 100%. And I feel really sorry for your dad because the hernia caused issues, and then the other issues was the ulcerative colitis, which is very painful, and it was all like one thing after the other, you know. Poor fella. That would have been like even going to the bathroom. He showed me on the toilet going to the bathroom was horrendous. Okay, I didn't want to say it earlier, but now that you've validated that for me, it makes more sense. But yeah, well, not good. Poor fella. I feel for some people sometimes. Like the boys, they never want to go to the doctor, right? They never want to go to the doctor. They never want to explore or find out what is really wrong with them. So they suffer, thinking they're tough, but really the body is shutting down. The body's doing something completely different to what they're actually not even getting, you know. So boys, go to the doctor when you have a pain, or go to a functional medicine doctor. Get your stuff sorted out. 3/4 of the time, it's the diet that's wrong. It's them smoking or drinking or environment or the what do you call it? Lack of sleep, toxins in their body. You know, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that they can actually prevent just by doing the right thing. Functional medicine doctors are amazing because they do the naturopathic side and they also do the doctor side. But I'm going to go. It's 11:30. I want to read out this prayer for you from Wendy Harvey because I've got to get ready for another reading soon. Christine Horsch says, thank you, Leslie, for all that you do for all of us. You truly are a beautiful light for us. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, let me go back to Miss Harvey. And I've got to go and get some breakfast, and I've also got to go and get organized for the next reading, guys. So I'm going to cut it short here today, and I'll go from there. Let's try to find this prayer. So this prayer here, let me see. So another one again. It's the same one from the other night, and it's Christine Hall. This you'll relate to this one. Monica Pocha, thank you. Enjoyed. Have a great day. You too. So pain and illness. I know you are fighting in this thing we call life. It feels like an illness. We have you in our sight. Even though you feel pain on this very day, hang on in there. It's for you. We pray. Things will get better. You wait and see. So much love from us all. Let your pain be free. We all have our challenges from day to day. Know in your heart it's for you that we pray. This time will pass while you believe and trust. Your pain will pass, but having faith is a must. Today, tomorrow, or even in a few weeks, we send you healing because that's what you seek. The power of prayer is so mighty and strong. Before you know it, your body will heal. It won't take long. Try to keep your faith as your body heals too. Remember, we are many that simply pray for you. So look at the positive as you go on your way. Tomorrow is new and a brand new day. Angels watch over you if only you knew. Always there to help you on your way through. Love and light and blessings, and good night, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock on a live 90.5 FM. And have a beautiful day. All the best, beautiful.